All right, testing 1 2, testing 1 2. I'm probably gonna end it pretty soon anyways because this is driving me nuts. I don't really like to vent out my frustration over this, but I've been putting up with this for the past month or two and it really has brought me incredible amount of demotivation and an incredible amount of mental health deterioration.
Hello, teacher. I'm here.
Ah, my little wolf cub's in a good mood. I'm assuming they've discussed the whole story with you already? Here, this is it. The wooden box. I haven't touched it, except for taking it out of the
Are you
cabinet.
kidding me,
When
game?
you're
Can you
sure you're
please let me
ready, you
skip?
can open it yourself.
Please.
Yes.
Oh, this is. Uh-oh. You don't think
At least Tower Fantasy has a skip button.
A scent I remember from a long, long time ago. It's
This game is missing
their
a skip
human
button.
scent. Father and mother's.
Wow. You have a really good sense of smell, Razor. Guess being wild by nature has it. This. Wait. And there's a note.
Oh, so it's...
Teacher, you know?
Of course. As to how it got... I remember reading. This all makes it impractical to commercialize. That's why you'll almost never see thousands... Huh.
That must mean there's some.
Okay.
Huh. He's.
Find anything?
Sweet, cold, a little bitter. I like many things all mixed together. But
Even you can't.
I will try.
It's okay, Razor. Don't push yourself too hard. What?
Try.
That's right. Oh, it's almost the Vine Lisa Fest. Everyone who knows anything worth knowing about wine will be gathering in Mondstadt. Surely someone will know a thing or two about Thousand Wind wine.
Oh, great idea!
Make sure you don't miss the opening ceremony, cutie. Everyone will be there. Razor, you should go too. It'll be a good opportunity to ask around.
Okay. Ask many people. I will try.
Don't worry, we'll be right there with you. We can be your go-betweens. You know, like you were with the wolves for Draft.
I was gonna make a joke about Uncle Brown Cat until my typical internet disconnecting happens because grandmother's internet. Again, y'all, not every grandparent requires the best bitrate, that requires the best high-end demand, etc., etc., not the best download speeds. This is what I have to put up with for the past 1 to 2 months, and it's just infuriating me to no end.
Okay, then I will go back now. I need to tell Lupical about human mother and human father.
Great! See you at the opening ceremony.
As Razor's teacher, I'm so happy to see him taking this first step. And you must be tired from running around trying to find Razor. Why don't you rest here a while? I'll make you a nice cup of tea.
Two in-game days later? Usually it's just the next day. What the heck? Wait, why is my audio sounding hollow again? Is my computer messing up the audio settings? Why does this always happen at such a weird time? And Lisa just went poof. Wait, let me see if restarting my game can help, because it's not like it's sometimes it's a mix of like OBS and Windows aside. Maybe Windows 11 is just buggy with OBS right now. Yeah, sounds like things are echoing for some reason. Let me Alt F4 the game. First, I get disconnected, which makes me want to like punch a wall, and then now we have to actually put up with my audio sounding like it's coming from a cave. Why does the banner say 2 days and 11 hours left? Is it like... Is it not supposed to be? I mean, every ending time for the banners are different because Asia and SAR in Europe would expire faster than North America. North America has the latest stuff, that's the thing. North American servers has the latest event triggers and banner switches. It's not universally connected because North America is the slowest. Yeah, let me double check the information. Also, when in doubt, just look at the main cord. Because I think the main cord has all the times right now on current events happening. Supposedly. Well, the daily login is all connected across servers. Yeah, it starts on the 14th. So of course North America would be like one at least 24 hours slow. Asia's the fastest. EU is in between, while like North America's slow. So like your time should be correct. And I'm North American, so.
I know I can.
That is so weird. That's been weird since day one. North America server has always been the slowest to like get stuff changing. Sometimes things are on sync across all servers, like the daily
Everything
login.
is negotiable, except overtime.
Like the daily login happening at the end of the month in Hyakune Nikki. Let me see. 2 days, 17 hours are left here. And then... Okay, yeah, trial is still the same. I don't know, maybe there's just downtime or something? Because there's probably just some downtime between changing the banners. Why'd you assume it was today? Like, on the main cord, the main Discord says, like, October 14th. Unless you probably, like, thought something else is happening today. Yeah, the next things to happen is on Friday. You're probably mistaking the banner for something else that you need to remember that's happening today. You're probably mixing up stuff that's supposed to happen, so... Something else is supposed to happen to you for you today versus Genshin stuff happening on Friday. Also keep in mind that this is still a patch in the 5-week schedule, so things are not as typical, remember? The schedule is not typical until we get to, like, I guess we finish 3.2, or 3.2 is the regular schedule again. So, yeah, the 5-week schedule, like, changes up, like, how and when things rotate. Oh, nice, they set things up over here. It wasn't set up before.
Thank you, everyone, for your patience. I am pleased to announce that this year's Vinelesa Fest has officially begun. We hope the residents of Mondstadt and visitors from all over will enjoy the magnificent wines and experience the joy of the harvest. When Windcoming Day arrives, we will hold a grand toasting ceremony to welcome the Animo Archon Barbados back home. Let the wind lead.
Speak of the devil.
Let the wind lead!
Razor, you're here already!
So many people.
Come on, let's sneak out of here. There's someone we gotta find.
Find? Who?
Just some tone-deaf bard. But he's also a know-it-all and loves nothing more than drinking, so he might actually be able to help.
Again, 5-week schedule. The 5-week schedule is not the normal schedule. It's because, like, your body clock and your brain is still stuck to the how the normal schedule would be. But remember, we're not on the normal schedule until either 3.2 is finished or until 3.2 begins. So this is still the 5-week schedule, and things are, like, not as normal as the regular 6-week schedule. So just saying, they told us that before. They've told us this beforehand, that things are moving ahead of schedule, or pushed back depending on the schedule. Oh yeah, Len, we did meet him before.
Try the best wine in town.
Ah, this is the cat's paw. This is the cat's paw stand. Nice. I just realized the paw symbol. I feel like I need a drink of tea or coffee right now. Weren't you sitting down? I thought this dude was sitting down.
Try the best wine in town.
Oh, hey, new recipe.
Fresh fruit, take your pick. Ingredients vary for unique creatures. Carefully.
Hey, Tone Deaf Bard!
It's been a while.
Traveler, Paimon, how do you do? I had a feeling I'd run into you soon, during this most enchanting of festivals.
Spoken like a true poet. But reading between the lines here, if one bottle is tipsy and two is merry, just how many is enchanting exactly?
Oh, don't say that. This festival has so much more to offer than just drinking. Anyway, hey Razor, how have you been?
All right. I have a question.
Yeah, Razor has something he wants to ask you about. Know anything about Thousand Wind Wine?
Didn't you just ask the question for him, Paimon? What's the point of him asking for his character development if you're gonna steal the words right out of his mouth? Oh, I have Kokomi on SAR, but that's like my casual, lazier account, which we know a specific individual would just rather throw away, because that's having multiple accounts is what they deem for gamers to have a skill issue with, maybe.
Ooh, now there's a name that takes me back. Let me think. How long has it been since I last heard someone mention Thousand Wind Wine?
That finger texture going into somebody's face when they do that pose, it unsettles me.
Razor's parents left him a box with a half bottle of wine inside, and there's a label on it that says Thousand Wind Wine. We heard there's a lot of history behind this type of wine, and the brewing methods go way, way back. So we figured you'd be a good person to ask.
And apparently the characters are also pretty good at talking with telepathy.
It smells good, but don't know what's inside.
I see. So you want to know how Thousand Wind Wine is made? Well, you came to the right person. I happen to know a little rhyme called, well, as it happens, Thousand Wind Wine. I was going to save it for Windcoming Day, but far be it from me to deny an early serenade to a friend in need. How about it? Shall I recite it for you?
A song. Not easy to understand, but still want to hear.
Excellent answer. Then, hear it you shall. Fill up the barrels and store them away. Then wait for a windier day. Wax the bottles, seal them tight, for the south wind that soothes, for the north wind that bites. How does this fine wine taste to the tongue? As Mondstadt to the ear, like a sweet dream of freedom. And what are the fruits that went into the brew? An explorer's courage, a love tender and true. A defender's will, strong as yesteryear, joining the thousand winds in a song of good cheer. Turning sour into sweet, bitter notes fade away, as we wait for a windier day. Thank you so much for the applause. Was the rhyme of help to you?
Like wine. A little sweet, but now head spinning. Don't understand.
Don't worry, it's not just you. That was supposed to be about winemaking, but it didn't give a single detail about the process.
Well, maybe it's a little abstract and romanticized, but that's one of the defining features of Mondstadt poetry.
Okay, so let's try to pin this down. What did the poem say the ingredients are? An explorer's courage, a love tender and true, a defender's will, and the thousand winds? Song of good cheer?
Oh, Defender's Will? We got a bunch of those from the artifact set. Let's check it. Let's chuck that into the barrel.
Nope. Paimon has absolutely no idea what any of these refer to. Look, Tone Deaf Bard, you clearly know what the whole thing means, so could you do us a favor and at least give us a hint?
You misunderstand me. I'm not trying to make you work for it or anything, but the lyrics are what they are. If there's anything they left out, even I can't fill in the blanks. If you want to know the secret behind this sweet scent, you might have to start by rolling up your sleeves.
Rolling up our sleeves? You mean we need to go and make this wine for ourselves? And somehow that'll teach us everything we want to know? This better not be a prank!
We've known each other for so long, and you still don't trust my intentions? Oh, the pain.
I like how the delivery of the pain line is like a sing-song thing.
I trust. I want to try. I want to make wine and find answers.
Well, at least the Raid Slasher has some use now. It's just we don't have a lot of Claymore characters. We really don't.
If I know how to make wine, then I know what is in Father and Mother's wine.
By reliving what they did, we can see what kind of people they were.
Right. I want to know about them.
Well, if you say so, Razor, guess we'll have to take Tone Deaf Bard's word on this one. We'll give it a try, and as first-time winemakers, there's no shame if it turns out bad.
I'm actually surprised they didn't have this event last for the entire the entire patch, because usually a lot of their major events they would have last an entire patch, give people plenty of time to get it done. It feels really rushed to actually do this for like half of the patch, and then you have the rest of the Blase events in the second half, you know?
Don't worry, really. Freedom is the key here. It's not as hard as you might think.
What you doing over there, Rosaria, being all sussy and whatnot?
As long as you add ingredients to the mix in a spirit of joy and sincerity, I promise you will reap the rewards you wish for.
I will tell Poem to teach her. Then I need to think alone.
That's the spirit. So, how about we meet again in 2 days? Let's say same place right here?
Okay, I will remember. See you then.
Oh nice, we get Wanderer's advice all over again. I'm feeling really tired right now, though. I want to get some rest and, like, recuperation.
Kind of sellers at the Vinelaza Fest. Should be some pretty cool stuff to check out, right? Let's go and browse while we still have a chance.
Paimon, please.
good. I was hoping we might get to chat some more. I am fond of each and every one of Mondstadt's festivals. But if I'm honest, Weinlesefest has an extra special place in my heart. You know, the Animo Archon goes into a slumber after the west wind dies down, leaving the north wind to blow during the winter. Which means this festival is the big feast before the winter slumber. I wouldn't worry yourself too much about him. Staying true to their journey and discovering joy and freedom for themselves is what Mondstadters do best. The same goes for you. You have to find the thing that makes you happy. Mostly because your happiness is very important to me. You need a refresher? Okay, I'll perform the first half again. Fill up the barrels and store them away. Then wait for a windier day. Wax the bottles, seal them tight, for the south wind that soothes, for the north wind that bites. How does this fine wine taste to the tongue? As Mondstadt to the ear, like a sweet dream of freedom. And what are the fruits that went into the brew? An explorer's courage, a love tender and true. A defender's will, strong as yesteryear, joining the thousand winds in a song of good cheer. Turning sour into sweet, bitter notes fade away, as we wait for a windier day. See you around. Remember, there's no rush. Take your time, and you'll find all the answers that you're looking for.
Welcome to the Weinlesefest.
Wait! Honorary Knight! And Paimon, the best guide in Tevat.
I mean, don't Archons, like, speak about themselves in the third person?
I humbly beg for your assistance.
Whoa, did Paimon hear that right? Is Paimon finally starting to make a name for herself? Oh, wait, haven't we met?
Yeah, we just met in the Knights of Favonia's place.
That's right. I'm Bernhard, a member of the logistics company under Captain Hertha. Normally, I would hope to become better acquainted before asking for a favor like this, but time's running out, so I really have no choice. Please help me rescue the charity event.
Rescue?
The charity event? Oh, right! Master Jean mentioned that. So, what's happened?
Well, the Knights of Favonius wants to run a stall during the festival. The idea is for all profits from the sales to go to charity. Specifically, the funds will provide support to disadvantaged children and elderly citizens. We drew lots to decide whose job it would be, and as it happened, I was the lucky winner. I really didn't want to screw this up, so I asked all around for advice, but my experience is in inventory and shipping. Now I'm supposed to run a whole shop, but it took me forever just to think of what to sell. I'm already completely out of my depth. And that is why I humbly beseech you to render your assistance.
Everybody has things that they struggle with.
Yeah, also, no need to be so formal.
Speaking of the devil, Captain Hertha.
So, you said this is to help out the kids and old folks of Mondstadt, right? Sounds like a great cause. She's an honorary knight, and Paimon's a longtime friend of Favonius. We'll be more than happy to do our part.
Oh, we're happy to help. What do you need? And yeah, exactly, Ellie, exactly.
Oh, I can't thank you enough. Right, let me get down to brass tacks. Before we can open shop, we need to amass a supply of fair brew jellies. This is the basic currency that we will use when running the stall.
Brass tacks? Do we have a tax on the sales we make?
The wine merchants in the area are in dire need of raw ingredients for winemaking. Sell them raw ingredients, and they will pay you generously in fair brew jellies.
I also like how Venti's just vibing there in the dialogue.
Also, there are some international customers looking to purchase beverages in bulk during the Weinlesefest period. They're on the market for an agent to handle their purchase orders. In the interest of establishing a long-term business relationship, these customers are usually willing to offer a generous price. and there's also room for negotiation with the wine merchants. The price difference is ours to keep as commission, and you can cash that amount in for fair brew jellies.
So to sum up, our job is to sell ingredients to the wine merchants and place orders for the international customers, making sure to negotiate the price, right? Huh. Sounds much easier than Paimon imagined.
If I'm like going through the dialogue a little bit slower, it's because I'm really dead inside right now. I gotta grab some food and then rest for the next stream later, but I also have to finalize the last part of my project and get social media posting for the the next major streams I'm doing.
Really? Well, that's wonderful. I have one order here with me already. Mr. Xavier May from Sumeru wishes to purchase 50 crates of fruits of the festival. These beverages can be bought from the Angel's Share stand. The shopkeeper's name is Georg.
Georg, not George, Georg.
He's a very nice man, but he won't be pushed around. Please consider the price carefully and try to reach a good deal with Georg. I should carry on setting up the stall now. Once you've gathered enough fair brew jellies, come back here and we'll take it from there. You won't need to worry about supplies for the shop. I'm already in contact with the suppliers, and they'll send everything over once the funds are in place.
Alright, sounds good. We'll find the funds and you sort out the shop.
This is an enormous help. Thank you both ever so much.
Sorry, little Dione is currently taking a few days off.
Well, the tone deaf bar just poofed. While we were just vibing in the cutscene. Let me actually scroll the clock ahead so that way we can actually be ready for the next part next time I
I'm here.
open up Genshin on Twitch. I just realized it says 4 hours, 20 minutes. That's funny.
It's almost time! Let's go meet up with Razor!
Let me see how long the next parts are because I don't want to like... I physically can't spend enough, like, too much time doing this right now. Okay. How much time has passed since we disconnected? Alright, it's overall been like 2 hours and 28-ish minutes. I think I'll hit the pause button on this for now. And because in about like 6 hours, 40-ish minutes, we gotta be ready to check out the latest announcement for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And then after that, I'll continue with more of the Wine Festival cutscene related stuff. What do I have after that in the next coming days? We technically have to get all the minigames wrapped up by the end of the weekend. So I think we'll just focus on getting the cutscenes out of the way first, and then I'll just start the minigames and then finish them off in my own time, for the most part. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and cut to credits for now. We will be back. I just want to take a break for now so I can rest up and be ready for later, since I haven't really been getting proper rest recently. It's kind of like how like a lot of us can relate to Kutching in this manner in one way, shape, or form. That's funny. And she's one of my original waifus too. How many people do I know online right now? There's a lot of people online. They're doing so well. Definitely better than how Grandma's internet is doing. I know someone from IRL who's doing a birthday stream right now. I could probably go ahead and raid him. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and raid him. Let me go ahead and also give my boy a shout out, since we actually met each other at a streamer convention before COVID hit. All right, what the heck is man, I need some like tea or coffee or something. I am pooping myself right now.
And it has the booklet still in it too. The case, the original case and everything. Oh my god. This is really dope. Holy crap. Yeah, I definitely am gonna have to look into these. Okay. Let me see. Did I give you your points? Yeah, I did. Alright, Gamer Rising, I gave you your points after you answered the question.
Wait, what's happening in this clip?
Alright.
What's happening in that clip? Anyways, guys, I'll be back later. See y'all in like several hours or so. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and get some rest. Y'all take it easy as well. If I don't see y'all later, I hope to see y'all on my sponsored streams. That will be a different game and not Genshin. So I won't be ending for right now. I'll be ending officially later. So I'm gonna go ahead and visit my boy Ultramarines, say happy birthday to him, and if y'all want to stay in touch with me, stay in touch with me with my socials, and also on Discord.